Hello, I'm Harshita Patel, Data Warehousing Specialist Solution Architect at AWS. I'll walk you through an overview of Amazon Redshift RA3 nodes and show you how to upgrade to RA3. RA3 nodes were announced during reInvent 2019, and since its announcement, number of customers have migrated their workload to RA3. RA3 provides separation of compute and storage, which allows you to scale the compute nodes to meet your workload requirement, so you pay separately for your compute and the storage that you consume. With one node, RA3 compute node, you have the storage quota of 64 terabytes. You can have one RA3 cluster for 16x large to 128 nodes, which allows you to scale the cluster to 8.2 petabyte of compressed storage. RA3 nodes automatically manages the movement of the data blocks between S3 and the local SSD cache based on your access patterns. This is completely transparent to you. This enables the customers to migrate to RA3 seamlessly without having to change the workload and queries. With RA3, there is a larger instance type, RA3 16x large, and a smaller instance type, RA3 4x large. Both of these instance types provide storage quota for one compute node to scale to 64 terabytes. DC2 are the dense compute nodes backed by SSD, and the DS2, which is the dense storage, it's backed by magnetic disks. When you are planning to migrate your dense storage and dense compute nodes to RA3, this link takes you to the documentation that provides you baseline recommendation on sizing the RA3 instances. This is the recommendation for upgrading your dense storage and dense compute nodes based on your existing cluster size to the corresponding RA3 instance family and the type of configuration RA3 4x large or RA3 16x large and the number of compute nodes to get started. Now I'll demo you options you can choose to migrate to RA3. We recommend cross-instance snapshot restore or the option of cross-instance elastic resize, as this will allow you to upgrade to RA3 in matter of minutes. If your configuration is outside the boundary of these options, you can choose classic resize. Now I'm going to walk you through different options to upgrade to RA3. I have logged on to the Redshift console. I have an existing cluster, which is DS2 8x large to compute node. The first option I'm going to walk you through is how to restore to RA3 using your cluster snapshot. So over here, we are going to click the snapshot corresponding to this cluster with DS2 8x large 2 nodes. We are going to select the latest snapshot and then click on Restore from Snapshot. We'll specify a different name. So we'll change this DS2 8x large to RA3. And we're going to name it Restore from Snapshot. As recommended on the Redshift documentation, if you're restoring a cluster from DS2 8x large, what is the corresponding recommendation to restore to RA3? So over here, you'll get an option that this is the recommended configuration, which is RA3 4x large for compute nodes. I'm going to click on Use this configuration. Alternatively, you can also select the number of compute nodes from the available options in the dropdown. We'll select the rest of the default, and then you can click on Restore Cluster from Snapshot. With this approach, it's going to create a new cluster from the snapshot. The second option I'm going to walk you through is how you can upgrade to RA3 leveraging elastic resize. Let's click on the cluster, which is DS2 large 2 node. Click on Action, Resize. And on the resize page, you will see two options. One is the elastic resize, which is the recommended option, and the other one is the classic resize. So we are going to choose elastic resize. And you'll see that the recommended option or the recommended corresponding RA3 node is RA3 4x large, 4 nodes. We are going to choose this configuration. With elastic resize, you have an option whether you want to resize the cluster right away or you want to schedule the elastic resize of the cluster to a specific time. I'm going to use schedule resize at a later time. Let's give this a name. And we'll select this on Saturday and give it a time. And we'll select the role which has the permission to schedule the resize of the cluster. So we are going to pick that and schedule resize. So with cross-instance elastic resize, your existing cluster will be converted to RA3. Now we can see this cluster with RA3 instance got created. It got created in less than 15 minutes. And the approach that we used for this was the cross-instance snapshot restore. Thank you for watching.